title is not a April Fool's prank. No, the title is not clickbait. I sold the 5-cylinder Jetta. Yes, the 2007 Jetta specifically. Let's talk about it. Alrighty, so as y'all may know, I have a bunch of cars. So the Jetta didn't have a good place in my inventory. Yeah, there's more to it, but let's go to the computer and look at something. Alright, so I'm on the Volkswagen section of the roadmap site. Pretty much you can see there's a bunch of Volkswagens laid out, but one that you guys obviously know me for is the 2007 one, and specifically the 2.5 custom trim right here. Now there's a few things that are different with this one compared to other ones. This one has like custom exhausts, different wheels, GLI parts on a 5-cylinder pretty much. So I got like the lip and stuff. There's a few changes, nothing crazy, right? But if we come to specs, it only has 200 horsepower. This isn't nothing crazy, and it wouldn't be bad for a car this size, but when you're considering my situation, why would I want to drive something with 200 horsepower when the older Jetta, older than this, moves a lot faster and just has some type of power advantage? It's kind of crazy. But yeah, you might say, Vuxury, there's more trims such as like the GLI and stuff like that. Well, yeah, you got a point. We got the RVR6, which boosts up to 280 horsepower, right? But I'm not really a fan of the looks. It's okay and stuff, right? But it's not really me. I don't know. And I just have other cars, so there's no place for the Jetta right now. And yes, I still have the 2.5, not the 2.5. I still have the GLI trim of this one. It's still here. So I don't know if I plan to do anything with this one yet. We'll just have to see. But time will show. It says 200 horsepower, but it has more, or it could be right at 200 horsepower. Because yeah, but it has a turbo, so I feel like it has a little bit more power than that, but it certainly moves a lot more than 200 horsepower, so that's why I like that one. Now the Golf R, it's kind of the same situation, 240 horsepower. It pretty much moves a lot too, so you got the same situation going on with this Golf. It's really quick, it's a fun bipper car, just like most Volkswagens, but the real definition of a bipper car would be the GLI version of that one. But yeah, let's go more into detail and talk about this whole Jetta situation. Alright, so like I said, the Jetta's gone. And the real reason for that is because I have a bunch of sedans. I said I had a bunch of cars before, but I have a bunch of sedans. So there's not really a good place for that specific Jetta to fit in, because it doesn't really have anything special going on with it. See, if we go through my inventory, we're gonna start from the bottom pretty much. So starting off, my oldest Jetta, the 03 Jetta, this one is special. I had this one for over a year and it's super fast, so it has 2 bonuses already. If we go up here, the ISF, it's one of the best sounding cars in Greenville, and it's super fast to play around in, and it's a Lexus, so that has something also. This Volvo is super fast, but it hides its looks. It's basically a sleeper. So it's, you can see pretty much, I don't have to go over the rest. Sleeper again. This one's a bipper car, another bipper car, and another car. I just love that car. This is literally the car, and this is fast, 5-cylinder, electric luxuryness. Just, ooh, that car is amazing. Okay, so you can see a pattern going on. You can see that each car that I own has something special going on. Nothing was really special with the Jetta. Sure, it had the sound and a little look upgrade over some other trims, but if you really think about it, that's nothing really crazy. And if you're driving that car with no special things to it for a very long time, it just gets boring. And once you get to that point, you really just don't want to drive anymore. like like, you see what I mean, y'all? While we're making this video, while I mentioned that I sold the Jetta, let's sum one thing up. Volkswagen was never my favorite company. It was one of my favorites. It wasn't number one. And number two, the Jetta slash Golf was never my dream car. I'm gonna answer both of those right now pretty much. My favorite car company, and still my favorite car company, is BMW. Even with all the stuff going on, I still think it's kind of cool with all the cars that they have. Like, I just like a bunch of BMWs. Volkswagen, I really can't say the same for. It's mainly just Jetta and Golf. Like, it's the same car model, but there's just different generations. But BMW, they have like so many models that I like from different eras, so I find that crazy for real. And the dream car situation, Jetta slash Golf was never my dream car. It just wasn't my dream car. My dream car has always been a 2011 BMW M3 competition or non-competition. Doesn't have to be competition. E92 M3 pretty much, in a gray color and those certain type of wheels. I can just show it, but if I don't, then I don't. It's been a BMW M3 for years now, while this whole Volkswagen thing happened within a year and such, where I just started driving a bunch of Volkswagens. Yeah, no. But yeah, you can hear the 5-cylinder Jetta outside. I don't think y'all can. Yeah, it's actually passing my house. But yeah, he was just rev banging and stuff. The car doesn't really have anything special going on. Some of you are probably like, what does this mean? Well, the Golf and the 2013 GLI will still be around, but as y'all may have seen in my RP videos, I haven't driven a Volkswagen in literally months. So they're literally just sitting in my garage at this point. I do not drive any Volkswagens. But what I do drive is the cars within the VAG group, like Audi. Yeah, you get the point. All the cars that are in the VAG group, Audi, Porsche, Bentley, etc. You get the point. Volkswagen isn't really that interesting. I mean, I still like the company, but I just lost interest in some of their cars. There's just better versions of cars out there, to be honest. Like a Passat, I'd rather take a Toyota Camry or Accord. Like, you know, you get the point. And a Jetta, I'd probably take a Civic or Corolla over it now. It's gotten to the point where my mindset has changed, and I'm not just fanboying a company because a engine or something about it. I started liking companies for what they are, pretty much. Just liking something over an engine or looks but have like no performance and such really doesn't make any sense. And then it is Volkswagen, so still there's nothing crazy when it comes to like reliability or anything, because, well, Volkswagen. Crazy how I've been recording for this whole time and I forgot to say what server I am in. So we are in GRP Co for today. It's not much going on. It isn't a full session anymore, and this is also my first session since the April Fool's update. So you got the new houses on the side, and then you got the water drain that goes all the way through. I feel like that's a really cool touch that they added. Also, I like the new intersection changes. Like, it's slightly changed. It's not crazy. Like, it looks really good. But there's nothing much to it. Back to the topic though. As they add more and more cars to Greenville, you will slowly see Volkswagen kind of fade out of my inventory, because it'll get to the point where I'm gonna have to sell cars, and it'll get to the point where I'll just sell the Volkswagens as I do not drive them. So at one point there will be an era where I don't even have a Volkswagen anymore, just because I need the space. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. That sums up the whole Volkswagen situation with me. You can still call me Vuxwagen and stuff. I might keep that as my display name. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.